is for the King of Sports Heavyweight Championship. First to my left, the challenger. He hails from Memphis, Texas. Weighing in at an even 200 pounds, he is Emilio Guzman.
Crowd on fire for your friendly neighborhood Vato.
And across the ring weighing tonight, accompanied by his manager J.J. Hart of Hart International. He is the three-time reigning King of Sports Heavyweight Champion. Hailing from Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing in at 249 pounds, he is Mike Gunner!
And reverse disdain for the bad man from North Carolina.
The third man controlling the action, Mr. Anthony Garza.
When I'm the rules in the back, obey my commands at all times. Let's keep this a clean fight and competitive.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is for the King of Sports Heavyweight Championship, the biggest prize in this company. And I'm going to be honest, when I was first hired by King of Sports Wrestling to be commentator, I told Kyber O'Sullivan, I told Kerry Gabe, I told the entire board that I would do my best to take the journalism skills that I actually do have and be a fair and balanced commentator. Tonight's going to be a little difficult because you know that the captivating voice Charles Murphy originally was a manager here at King of Sports Wrestling last year, and one of my clients is in there right now going up against the bad man from North Carolina, Emilio Guzman. And right there, Mike Gunner showing off his strength. Emilio Guzman was my second ever addition to Captivating Inc. Now he's in there against the champion, the three-time champion, Mike Gunner. Again, Mike Gunner showing off that he has the strength advantage, picking up the 200-pound Emilio Guzman with ease right there, but Emilio Guzman not afraid. I know Emilio Guzman very well. We shared hours and hours together developing a plan to go up against J.J. Hart International, so I do know game plans, and this is a big part of the game plan right there for Emilio Guzman, using the speed and the quickness advantage that he will have over Mike Gunner, hitting multiple moves at once in succession right there. A couple of drop kicks, tries with the lariat, another clothesline, spinning the bigger man outside of the ring, and Emilio Guzman already showing that he's a house of fire right now. The friendly neighborhood Vato looking to continue very nice run here since the very beginning of King of Sports Wrestling. And Mike Gunner right now, you see veteran maneuver, frustrated, conversing with his manager, J.J. Hart, and that is also why it's hard to be completely unbiased here, because I know the treachery of J.J. Hart. I've had it done to Emilio Guzman and Nate Collins as they battled for the King of Sports Tag Team Championship last year. But now Emilio Guzman trying to win the biggest prize in King of Sports. Referee Anthony Garza kind of letting this go a little bit, and I think that's a smart move right there. This is going to be a hostile matchup. Gunner in there with a gut check knee, whipping Emilio, and a kick to the hamstring. Again, quick moves in succession for Emilio Guzman. Whipping Gunner, now Gunner power advantage. Gunner in the corner. Leaping uppercut from Emilio Guzman, frustrating Mike Gunner. Emilio Guzman now, again, holding court inside the ring, not following Mike Gunner outside, which is intelligent. Mike Gunner using the entire 10 count for his advantage, but Emilio Guzman also knowing that Mike Gunner, for as much as he is a treacherous man, he is no coward. And there we go. See the treachery of J.J. Hart already, and then Mike Gunner taking advantage. But Mike Gunner didn't want to count out loss just to hold the title. He wants to inflict some punishment, as he does right there with that uppercut, flinging Emilio off the ropes, and now holding Emilio up there with a stalled suplex. The power of the bad man from North Carolina, the 3-time King of Sports champion, on display. There we go, just using the entirety of his body as Mike Gunner. Emilio Guzman is a very well-prepared wrestler inside the ring. And here you see Emilio Guzman being pounded on right there. And Anthony Garza trying to, assert a little bit of control right there, making sure that Gunner is off the ropes in time. Not count right there from Garza. Again, I like the authority right there from Anthony Garza. Mike Gunner pounding away, but here at King of Sports Wrestling, the referee is in control, or he should be in control the entire match. There we go. Snapmare, Mike Gunner right there. Oh, that's in there deep. Referee in there, very, very close to make sure that there's no give up right there from Emilio Guzman, but that is in there tight from Mike Gunner. Cinched in there, cutting off the circulation, but Emilio Guzman firing back forearms to the face, making sure not to use the closed fist, and a cross body. 1. I think that might have been actually a 2 count. Anthony Garza right there. Oh, DDT from Mike Gunner. Changing the complexion of the match right there. Emilio Guzman was having himself a little bit of a comeback, and now there we go. And a camel clutch in. Emilio Guzman is a little bit too close to the ropes, but J.J. Hart is right there at the rope, so even if Emilio Guzman can get a foot up, I'm not sure that foot would stay up on the ropes very, very long, because J.J. Hart is a treacherous man, and Mike Gunner just, look at that, riding back on the, oh, that's torturous right there from the bad man from North Carolina. Emilio Guzman folded up like a scorpion right now. This is, I don't like seeing this. I don't like seeing a friendly neighborhood Vato in this type of situation, but he's fought out of tougher situations, but Mike Gunner looking to maybe take this away, and here we go, trying to get him up, and oh, Emilio with a smart maneuver. I thought Mike Gunner was setting up to put this away, and Emilio Guzman flipping. Oh, what an atomic drop right there. Emilio Guzman was able to spin and slip Mike Gunner off the back of the top. And Mike Gunner went spilling on the floor. Emilio Guzman gave himself some breath, but Mike Gunner right back up and on the attack. Emilio Guzman not able to take advantage of his own smart maneuver. That shows you the awareness of Mike Gunner right there. Didn't let the fall affect him at all. A slam right there. Oh, and Mike Gunner now is just going to inflict more punishment on Emilio Guzman. Almost feels disrespected by Emilio, but just that's the intelligence right there. He knows that Mike Gunner, if he goes to a top rope maneuver, it's because he feels that he can end the match with it. And Emilio Guzman just leaning his body backwards, not allowing Gunner to get a full grip on him. And oh yeah, cannonball from Emilio Guzman. Your friendly neighborhood Vato needs to get away from Mike Gunner or needs to stay on and on. He's trying to stay on top. And here we go. Come 1, 2. Just a 1 count right there. Mike Gunner able to slightly get a shoulder just up and a quick leg drop. And Emilio Guzman now on the offensive attack. Up and over, floating senton over the top rope. And Gunner now, it almost woke Mike Gunner up. The bad man from North Carolina, that almost resuscitated him, almost restarted his heart. As now Mike Gunner on the attack again, raking and dragging the face and the eyes of Emilio Guzman on that steel cable rope. Anthony Garza trying to get Gunner out of the corner. Here at King of Sports Wrestling again, we're trying to make sure that these matches are fair because we want these athletes to have a fair chance. And here we go, Mike Gunner again trying to end it, and Emilio Guzman not falling for it. That top rope Frankensteiner is going to put somebody away. It was going to put Emilio Guzman away. Emilio knew it and said, "No, Mike, we ain't doing this." That is why the friendly neighborhood Vato and I had such great conversations about this sport, because he gets it, he understands and reads and watches tape and knows. And again, just Mike Gunner, the power. Oh, but Emilio Guzman, blocking it again. Again, just the intelligence, the block. He knows what Mike Gunner's going on. Anything you can do, I can do. Emilio Guzman, suplex on the floor. Mike Gunner has taken so much punishment in this matchup tonight.
10 minutes. We have 20 minutes left.
2 falls from the top rope. A suplex on the floor. But Mike Gunner, the bad man from North Carolina, in before the 10. Emilio Guzman trying to get himself in before the 10. They're both in. They're both inside the ring. Emilio Guzman now needs to take advantage of the fact that Mike Gunner looks a little bit woozy. And a splashing forearm. Quick moves in succession. And I love that uppercut. And another one. Just for good measure, he does a third. Emilio Guzman now feeling it, trying to get the crowd into it too. The bad man from North Carolina sent all the way up and over, flares over. And yes, Mike Gunner trying to get on the top rope again. Almost just out of that. I don't even think Mike Gunner knew exactly where he was. He just did that out of instinct. And looked like a fisherman style suplex off the top rope. Oh my God. Mike Gunner is in a bad place right now. Emilio Guzman trying for the cover. 1, 2. Emilio Guzman almost had it right there. I thought we were going to see a new King of Sports Heavyweight Champion, and we might see one right now because Mike Gunner is not in a good way. He has taken a lot of punishment in this matchup. In fact, this may be the most punishment I think I've seen Mike Gunner take. Emilio Guzman giving the bad man from North Carolina, the 3-time champion, everything he can. Mike Gunner missing that elbow into the corner. Emilio Guzman again using that speed, quick moves. He needs quick moves in succession. Roll out again, back elbow. Feeling it right there. Quick moves. One-footed kick to the face. Mike Gunner is out on his feet. The only thing keeping Mike Gunner up right now was those top ropes in the corner. But Mike Gunner, again, just out of instinct, whipping Emilio Guzman into the corner. Emilio Guzman, kick to the gut. The former Rampage Wrestling champion, the former top Texas Junior Heavyweight champion, trying to add another singles title to an impressive resume. This guy's been a champion all over the country. He's been a tag team champion in Colorado Springs and a Squirrel Circle Pro tag team champion. Emilio Guzman is ready to be the King of Sports Heavyweight Champion, and this could be his moment right now. Emilio Guzman setting up. Oh, and it's J.J. Hart. Oh, the X Factor. That is J.J. Hart pulling Emilio Guzman from his springboard maneuver, setting up Mike Gunner with the headbutts. And we all know that J.J. Hart is the X Factor and a big sparring buster. Folks, the three-time heavyweight champion Mike Gunner is now in complete control of this matchup. And that's it. That's all she wrote. 1, 2, 3. J.J. Hart, the X Factor, and Mike Gunner.
Your King of Sports Heavyweight Champion, Mike Gunner!
My friends, again, I try my best to be a genuine and an honest commentator and one that was fair and balanced. I believe I did my job tonight, and I believe that the King of Sports officials need to really inspect the tape,
You're King of Sports.
especially the involvement of that man, J.J. Hart. But I digress. We have more to go here. King of Sports Heavyweight Champion Mike Gunner defends and retains his title, but Nobi Bryant, the former champion, and Damian Wayne go after the King of Sports Alliance Championship right after this. King of Sports Championship Wrestling here in Mount Pleasant.